Carry on my wayward son. There'll be peace when you are done. To rest. Don't you cry no more. Wow, that was a big clunk. And I think it might be too cool for that. There you go, Bubba. Trying to get my dog some air. Oh, thank you so much for joining. It is so appreciated. I am John Fitzgerald Kennedy Junior, sharing my stories. I was supposed to go, wow, hindered, blocked, shadow banned, and just plain bummed. Good afternoon to you. Good afternoon. So, yeah, my day was all scheduled. And the only one that did not let me down was the beautiful Sue Greenwald, as always. We just did one. I did 2 videos today. I did a live earlier, and then I went live with Sue Greenwald, Awakened Stories. I had an interview to do with a gentleman that I had not done one with before, and hardcore Trump supporter. Sorry. I am not in favor of anyone within our government. No one in our government. They are all criminals. And some of the logic I don't agree with. So, yeah, that got stopped abruptly. Yeah. And I was supposed to go live on TikTok tonight at 8 o'clock Eastern time. Maybe me and Mojo can go live later on TikTok. But they did not want to go live with me on TikTok later this afternoon because they were afraid that their account would be taken down. Isn't that a bummer that we are set up in the social media, and then we're afraid to go on and actually talk the truth and spread the truth? And so, yeah, that got canceled. Real bummer because if you go on TikTok, they love you dancing around and keeping you ignorant to the truth and every other thing. But if you spout the truth, they'll take you down. We all know that. Brenda Price knows that. I'll love you guys. Thank you so much. So anyway, yeah, my 2 interviews that I was supposed to do today, I figured I'd be busy all day, went to shit, people. And I can say they went to shit because I have this programmed not for children. So we're all grown adults here. But yeah, I'm not going to sit there and bow down to anybody. When I say Donald Trump was in cahoots with the man that stole my identity, just like everybody else in our government, and sold my loved ones' possessions at Trump Tower, and they were siphoning off millions and millions and millions of my loved ones' money when they had no Kennedy blood whatsoever. Yeah. Oh, Kelly, let's see here. Kathy Kirk, great to see. I was just thinking about you. Good afternoon, John. Thankful to see you live. Been tied up with family. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Prayers. Kelly, I get kicked out of Mojo's lives all the time. Yeah, we do too. I go on Facebook. I get kicked off of Bill's lives all the time myself. At least me and Robin go on. So if one of us gets kicked off, we'll have another one. Mojo's awesome for sharing her lives. Yeah. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much. So, yeah, I had some time because I was on this guy's interview, and he is definitely a true Trump supporter. So right there, we don't see eye to eye because I don't support the cabal whatsoever. And obviously he did. So I had to say goodbye, Sierra Nara. If you want to share my videos, claiming that I am just some guy that's full of shit, you go right ahead, because the truth will set us all free. The truth is coming out. Yes, it is. Thank you so much. Once again, Robin just went to the post office for me with 20 envelopes of bumper stickers to send out, and one pendant and a bunch of bumper stickers. So that is so cool. The truth is getting out. If you want some of these to put on your vehicle, to hand out, to stick right on the FBI's door, thequietjourney.tv. Right here. I'm tired. I am so tired of all the bullshit. I really am. It gets exhausting, and there's so many people that believe the bullshit, the lies that have been told to them. They're sucked in to all the bullshit, and those truthers, the real truthers, are hindered, blocked, shadow banned, and every other thing. Thank you so much, you guys. So yeah, at least I'll get me a nap today anyway. Not that I wanted it, because getting my story out is more than life itself. People have lost their lives straight up trying to keep me alive. I will always think really hard about that. I really have, yeah. Kelly Lewis, did you get my email? I would have to look. Like I said, there's 20 of them, and I can't remember names. Let's see here. You might have been one. If you emailed me, yours definitely would have went out with Robin just now. And it might be back a ways. I'm a lousy secretary. I really am. Email. Kelly, message me again. That's John, Jrone, because I'll be scrolling here for days trying to figure out if I just mailed you some or not. Once I see your address, then I'll be able to remember names. Man, like I was tortured not to remember names. I think I did. Yeah, I knew some Lewises in school when I was young. So when I was sitting there writing it, I was wondering, is she any relation? But yeah, I believe I did. But send it to me again, then I'll know for sure if I just sent some out to you. Hi, Linda. Yeah, crazy. Trying to bust the bubble, trying to get the truth out of what's really going on. And people are so brainwashed, literally brainwashed into the bullshit of what's going on. Oh, thank you, Kelly. Yeah, when it comes to names, I'm not supposed to remember names, because if I was ever kidnapped, like I was many times, I would not be able to talk and say so-and-so did this, so-and-so did that. So I was literally beat not to remember names, and it still affects me to this day. But I'm getting better. If I hang out with somebody for a while, then I remember their name. But most of the time it's, hey, dude, hey, sister, hey, brother. Yeah. I still got to I got to go to the YouTube studio and figure out how I can bring guests on, how I can make this more fun instead of me just sitting on here rambling to you all. Well, there's Montreal, Quebec. Happy Easter. Thank you so much. Happy Easter to you too. I appreciate that. Robin cracks me up. She really does. On her way out the door, and I gave her my debit card. I forgot what it's like to be married. I really did. I gave her my debit card, and then on her way out the door to the post office, she's like, we need to get Peace Cat an Easter basket, and we need to get Bubba an Easter basket. And I'm just like, they don't know it's Easter. Oh, bless her heart. Bless her heart. Anyway, thank you so much for joining my live. Like I said, I got to go to YouTube studio today if I get time and make this more fun where I can bring some guests on. I think what I'm going to have to do is go to Zoom link, and then I can do like when me and Sue, we go live, we go through Zoom. And hold on a minute. What's my kitty doing? Why are you meowing? Where are you at, kitty cat? Nobody's hurting you. The cat is so scared of Bubba. Bubba loves the cat. Bubba will kiss that kitty on the nose, but the cat thinks Bubba is the bad guy. And I heard her crying. She's in the kitchen just looking down at me going, Bubba's laying in the hall. He's not even interested. But yeah, I thought it was all Bubba. I didn't realize, I went to the pound and I said, would this dog be good with a kitty cat? And he's like, oh no, that dog will eat a kitty cat. And I said, well, how about this dog? And she's like, I don't know. Let's see. So they got the house cat, brought it up, and Bubba gives the cat a big old kiss on the nose. I'm like, oh, that's perfect. And then we got home. Cat runs out the door and up a tree. And we've been dealing with the cat ever since. Joyce, John, asking this out of love because I hate our government too. Well, I don't hate the government. I dislike the people that are in it. Organized crime that has been placed in our government. Would you be our president? I have really, really serious health problems. The president of the United States. I'll answer that when I let the cat out. I'll let you out, then, kitty. Come on, that way. No, you're good. I'll let you out, baby. Oh, I left the cat outside, so there's no drama. She can go run up a tree or whatever she has to do. But that is a good question. And it's a very good question. But my health, we need, as president of the United States, a commander and a chief. We really do. I was just being interviewed by a man that ended abruptly, and he said he would like to see Barron Trump become president after Donald Trump. Well, here's the thing. Barron Trump's a kid, and he wouldn't even be of age to be a president. That's why we have an age limit. So you don't just get voted in because of lack of knowledge of being presidential material. Hello? Just because somebody's in the cabal spotlight and he's probably been trafficked, MK Ultra, and every other thing in the world by our Secret Service. And they're probably already trying to build up Barron Trump. But it's, to me, We need a commander-in-chief. We need somebody with a high intelligence, a military background, somebody that's been, we had Eisenhower, World War II. We had my father, World War II. And then we start getting these people like Bill Clinton and these people that have no military experience. Why? Because they're trying to bring us down to that level where we don't need a strong commander-in-chief over our military. Commander-in-chief is the position for president, not cabal member, not organized crime member, not ass kisser puppet. We need a real commander-in-chief with the knowledge, the experience, that cares about us, we the people of the United States. Now, I got that in my heart. I really do. I really have that in my heart, where I want a country for us all, for we the people, for the poor, the middle class, the homeless, our veterans that are committing suicide 22 each and every day, for the drug. I have all the concerns of what I know that I would love to fix. But would I be the right person to be a president? I don't think so. I really don't. Not that I would love just to have the position, but I don't think my health could handle flying all over the world, talking with leaders. First of all, I would have them come to me. This is America. Make the people come to you. And, even though everything I say gets spread out, but I think if somebody said, hey, run for president of the United States, I would have to say, no, leave it to someone else more qualified. The only problem with that is then they put somebody like Barron Trump in as president, some kid that probably, I'm not even going to say anymore. You can figure that one out. But we used to have presidents that were real men, real presidents, and not these penny ass freaking people that run to Canada during the Vietnam War and every other thing with no military experience to be a commander-in-chief, what the title says it's supposed to be. But thank you so much. But that's my opinion on it. I would love to be an advisor. I really would. And I'll tell you right now, if I was president of the United States and I was asked by the Secret Service to protect me, I would say no. Straight up. It's become a circus. The Secret Service is designed to run the country, not the president. It's how it is. And I've learned that over and over and over again. Too many times. Yeah. Thank you so much. Henry just stopped in. Love you, brother. We just sent you out a whole bunch of bumper stickers. Sent some out to you, Brenda, you, Mojo. And you guys will be getting a t-shirt, hopefully, when they come. I heard they are being made right now of The Quiet Journey. Quiet Journey. I don't have to hold up that handwritten thing anymore. But yeah, if there's somebody that is a Trump supporter and wants to do an interview on me, I am just going to have to say, sorry, I don't believe in our government. It's all corrupt. End of story. No ifs, ands, or buts. That's how it is. I know this. Sorry, but they are selected. They're not elected. And everybody knows our government's corrupt until they think there's a savior. It's a game plan. Each and every single time. We got a savior this time. And what do? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. When we could clean up all these problems so very fast. And with that said, I would love to be an advisor, maybe to a new world system, where I could say, hey, we got to do this. We got to fix this problem and work on fixing that problem and not just blowing it off with my billionaire buddies kingsmarty.tv. You can see King Smarty's videos with the beautiful Sue Greenwald as well. We are all hindered, blocked, shadow banned from sharing the truth. We need to bust their bubble wide open. And please, people, these stickers were donated. So if you want some stickers, when you get them, don't just throw them in the trash, please. Stick one on your vehicle, hand one out to your friends, watch the video, share it, hold it up and say, hey, you guys got to go see this documentary, this short movie. It's freaking so eye-opening to the world. It really is. But yeah, we need to, it's going to happen this year. And we got to make some noise this year with sharing and sharing the truth. Oh. Hey, Mojo, you want to do a live on TikTok later this afternoon? We can rally some people together and have a really good live until they kick us off for speaking the truth.
You're obviously not too bright. I was giving you a comparison. I was giving you a hypothetical. I was just trying to tell you that anybody can write anything on the internet that doesn't make it necessarily true. But you didn't understand that. Obviously, you cannot be a Kennedy if you're that stupid. But that's okay. We got this over quickly, which is perfect. And I never believed your story to begin with.
Mel Carmine, people. That I didn't, out of common courtesy, I did not advertise that did not work out. But this is what I had to deal with Mel Carmine. Please listen very closely. Because why he ended it and I ended it is because he said he was going to say something negative about me and nobody would believe me. I said, okay, I've had enough. Goodbye.
You're obviously not too bright. I was giving you a comparison. I was giving you a hypothetical. I was just trying to tell you that anybody could write anything about anybody on the internet. That doesn't make it necessarily true. But you didn't understand that. Obviously, you cannot be a Kennedy if you're that stupid. But that's okay. We got this over quickly, which is perfect. And I never believed your story to begin with.
Let me play that again, because this is the kind of bullshit I have to deal with.
You're obviously not too bright. I was giving you a comparison. I was giving you a hypothetical. I was just trying to tell you that anybody could write anything about anybody on the internet. That doesn't make it necessarily true. But you didn't understand that. Obviously, you cannot be a Kennedy if you're that stupid. But that's okay. We got this over quickly, which is perfect. And I never believed your story to begin with.
Let me play that again. Because I came on here and I was doing a video and I just said, hey, it didn't work. But now I'm stupid. I can't be a Kennedy. This is a mindset of others that are so fucking brainwashed into the system.
You're obviously not too bright.
Now I'm stupid.
I was giving you a comparison. I was giving you a hypothetical. I was just trying to tell you that anybody could write anything about anybody on the internet. That doesn't make it necessarily true. But you didn't understand that. Obviously, you cannot be a Kennedy if you're that stupid. But that's okay. We got this over quickly, which is perfect. And I never believed your story to begin with.
So obviously, he didn't believe my story in the first fucking place. That's why when I went on, first thing he said was David. I had to say, excuse me, my name is John Kennedy Junior. But I can't be a Kennedy because I'm the stupid one. Yeah. He got the last word in, people. No, he didn't. He'll get the last word in now.
You're obviously not too bright. I was giving you a comparison. I was giving you a hypothetical. I was just trying to tell you that anybody could write anything about anybody on the internet. That doesn't make it necessarily true. But you didn't understand that. Obviously, you cannot be a Kennedy if you're that stupid. But that's okay. We got this over quickly, which is perfect. And I never believed your story to begin with.
Yeah. That's the kind of shit I got to deal with, people. I am telling a truthful story that should have people in prison right freaking now. Yeah. With all the bullshitters, huh? Hey, I call it as I don't sugarcoat nothing. Sorry, I was showing my respect by not trying to put the man down until I'm a dumbass. Hello? Let's expose them all for what they do. And anybody that thinks Barron Trump should be the president of the United States and Donald Trump's successor. Hell, we might as well have Bugs Bunny and the fucking Roadrunner running our country. They got lots of military experience, lots of knowledge on so much. Oh yeah, Nino was supposed to have me on. He did it. He took a poll. First he said that I went to them. They come to me. I did not reach out to them. They come to me. Nino had a poll. Should we have John Kennedy Jr. on? I believe it was 62% said yes. But then when it came down to it, it'll be for entertainment purposes only. But yet he'll have one O'Sullivan and all these other bullshitters. Hey, you want the truth? I don't go on for entertainment purposes only. My story affects all Americans. It really, really does. It does. It's huge. It is so freaking huge. If you are big in the industry or almost big and you're taking their money, I don't care if it's the entertainment industry, whether you're a country singer, a rock, pop, whatever you are, all the way to Hollywood. If you're in the entertainment industry, radio talk show, Rush Limbaugh. I liked Rush Limbaugh. I did. Mafia got to Rush Limbaugh. If you remember Rush Limbaugh, he lived in Florida. He got set up for drugs. Yeah, the Mafia set him up. Then he didn't have his freedom of speech anymore. Sean Hannity of Fox News. I went to school with Sean Hannity of Fox News. Another Trump supporter knows my story. Knows my story. Many people know my story. I know so many people being a childhood actor, being taken around, all around. I met many, many, many people. So anyway, now you guys know the show I was supposed to go on today. And I'm just a big dumbass. Yeah. I was getting interviewed by somebody that didn't believe my story, thinks I'm just full of shit because I'm exposing Donald Trump for being a fucking thief. And not even being Donald Trump. Well, there's some people awake. There's some people that aren't awake. And I hope they all wake up soon. I really, 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 really do. But yeah, I was also supposed to do a show later on TikTok. And I can respect that person backing out. I wish they would have thought about it a little harder. They did not want to lose their TikTok account because so many lions hold my story up. And why is it taken down? Because we're right over the target. My story is so truthful. Our freedom of speech, our freedom of opinion is being removed from the start. Yeah, they do. 107, what a joke. All these people pretending, and they all came out when I started sharing my story on Facebook. And maybe a lot of that had something to do with it all coming out to discredit my story and every other thing. Anyway, hey, I got some time. I can take a nap. I can mail some envelopes. Please, if you want some bumper stickers, it's huge. If you missed the show with me and the beautiful Sue Greenwald, please see it. Yeah, that wonderful message I just got for being a dumbass was from Malcolm Arnold. Hey, I admit I've been a dumbass once or twice. I have been. But not this time. Sorry, not this time. And he just told you why not this time, because he didn't believe my story. And I want people that believe my story to bring me on, because this ain't no fucking joke. This ain't a story to try to discredit me. It's a story to prove me right. And I knew that was going on from the start. What about DNA? I answered his question. What about this? I answered his question. Then he started getting fucking pissed off. So, yeah, it ended, but not because I'm a dumbass. It's because you all know who the dumbass really is. Thank you all so much. 2 weeks after the CIA. Yeah. Gotta love them. Gotta love them. Anyway, if you all want to demand DNA from me, like I explained to him, I've taken 6 DNA tests. Ask our government to prove me wrong, please. Well, hello, Jody. Thank you so much, Jody. I appreciate you. I appreciate all your comments. I really, really do. And now that I got time today, I might take Bubba to the park. Please, let's start sharing. I got some bumper stickers to give away. I got more bumper stickers to give away. I've got thousands of bumper stickers coming to give away. Thousands. And let's make some mainstream noise with the quietjourney.tv bumper stickers. Let's do it. Please. There's a lot of people, many people. And I was lucky myself, because I had at least had a clue that people were trying to unalive me. And I learned how they operate. I learned it from the streets. And like I was just called a dumbass, I would not be alive to this day if I was a freaking dumbass. And I got to think about that each and every day. I seriously do. Everything I do, everything Robin does, I got to pay attention, because there's a lot of dumbasses out there that don't want this story out. Many. And what I have to do, some people can't even imagine what I have to do. And I thank King Smarty. I thank this dog tag. I hold on to it and say, hey, I can handle the truth. And I trust in God. Thank you, Mary. Mary Marlowe. I had a girlfriend back when I was young named Danny Marlowe. And she passed away, I think, about 5 or 6 years ago. No, maybe more. It was more, probably 10 years ago. I don't know if you're any relation to her or the Marlowes or not. But thank you so much for your comment. You know, these people in the mainstream media, they don't want my story out because I'm exposing too much of the truth. Us little guys, we have no problem because we're not on their payroll. We're not on their payroll. Us little guys, we don't dream of the success of being big time someday. We don't. Thank you, Jules. Anyway, I got to go on my YouTube studio and figure out how to make this more fun, because I like hearing from other people. I don't like just sitting here running my mouth and we're still being hindered and every other thing. But you all have a wonderful, blessed day. And you heard straight from the horse's mouth the kind of shit. I look forward to getting my truth out to the world, and then I get somebody that doesn't believe my story, that calls me a dumbass. And yeah. Don't give the haters any attention. You got it. You got it. Stay strong. Keep fighting. Never surrender. Never give up. And I got one bunch of mean ass roaring lions to help get us some justice. Get us all some justice. Yeah, thank you so much for believing my story. My story is 100% true. That's why I'm the one taking them to court. They won't take me to court because I will prove them wrong in a court of law, because they have no Kennedy blood. It's all a crime ring. And once they open up a court case with me in it, that's why I was untouchable. That's why our Secret Service used me. That's why they had me standing in the background when people were unalived, because they didn't want my story out. It was too damn big. Now, let's use that against them all. Let's use it against them all. Yeah, they have made a lot of money using the Kennedy name, and they still are to this very day. To this very day. Keep roaring. Thank you so much, Kathy. We love you too. Love all you lions. Me and Robin appreciate all the love, the comments, and the support. I just got a message from Joseph, Mojo's kid. I love it. He's like, don't give up, John and Robin. Don't give up. Awesome. Peace out, guys. Thank you so much. Please share. Please hit me up for some bumper stickers. It's one way we can get the truth out and expose all these people. Expose them all. Let's get justice. Yesterday. Right on, Leo. Leo Jules. Peace out, guys. Happy Easter again. And I'll probably be talking to you this weekend again and sharing some more of the truth. Peace out. Stay safe. All love, people. All love.